if we look at PSL now, can we say that there is a lot of changes that are required?
Yes.
Or we are on the right trajectory?
Is football finally coming home?
Nah, bro.
1966 was the last time they won a World Cup.
I mean,
Let's just put that into perspective.
Sibene era yabo Gerrard, era yabo Lampard, era yabo Beckham.
Lorch has not functioned in a team that is like this. This is one of the few Bafana teams that we've had that are created where the stars and stars and stars have not all been just thrown in haphazardly.
I'm watching teams like Angola playing Argentina in a friendly. Bafana bari fa Swaziland. Bari fa Botswana, bari fa Zimbabwe.
Can we just get you out the way?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Oh my God, you guys suck.
3-0.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that every single time Michael Oliver is officiating in Liverpool in a Man City match, something always goes down.
But let's go
especially
back.
against Liverpool.
But I don't know if Foden can be dangerous inside the box. So just at the
Ask
top.
Liverpool.
Yeah. So at the top, that's what I would do personally.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside, the Banter League. It's the Banter League.
See, now that's more like it. That's more like it.
That's more like
That's more like
Hey, Buida George, how
Hello.
you feeling?
Oh, me? Chisa shit ew.
Okay.
Danko.
We know that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Onside, the Banter League. Remember, this episode is sponsored and brought to you by Betway, where you get way more. There's a lot happening in the app. There's a lot of games. I can't bet this.
What do you mean, my brother?
Like, I don't know whether to scratch, to spin, to twist, to bet, to double chance, to all goals, to just...
To aviate.
Over 2.5 Liverpool loss.
That's what we're
I'm
talking
not.
about. In any case,
I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
in the far corner on the left flank, we've got George, Arsenal's number one hype man. He treats every draw like a trophy parade. Marasiko Lapo. And Speta Des Lee. He's a new man today. He's lost the cushion to his head. It's safe to say that he's ahead of himself right now.
I'm not Des's hairline. I'm
my
the spray.
I'm not Des's hairline, I'm the sponge.
I am Des's hairline.
You're not Des's hairline, you're Des's hairline. Hey, welcome back, my boy. What happened?
Bro, I just woke up in the morning and I said, it's time to go with this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody must accept when their time has passed in Liverpool, and you must let go sometimes. You know
So the Manchester United guy said 5 games in a row and he cuts his hair.
Yes.
When now you said Sharpa Liverpool and you're done.
And you're onside.
Yeah.
I believe, yes. How are you, Prince?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very good.
You seem very timid today.
International break.
Here's the thing. International break is back
At
on.
the right time.
Yes, international break is on. South Africans are stressed. Zimbabweans are stressed. Arsenal fans, permanently stressed. But we are here right now.
Let's keep trying.
Where do we start?
Today's you.
Yeah, I know.
Can we just get you out the way?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
Oh my God, you guys suck.
3-0.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything to say? Analytics, tactics?
It's away.
No, how do you feel?
Vent, my brother.
Vent, we were giving you a
It's
time
okay.
because there's not much you can say with what's supposed to be 4 goals, ne? How did I miss the penalty? Damn.
Missing a penalty doesn't count.
Yeah, but it would have been a 4.
Would have, should have, could have, didn't.
Yeah, you didn't win
Yeah, I didn't win. Look,
for a while now.
Donna, that usually gives you a bounce when somebody misses a penalty.
it does.
It gave Man City a bounce.
Yeah, give Man City a solid 3 points.
What's wrong with your team?
Liverpool only lost to a great Man City squad.
Was
Gents,
it,
let me
No,
explain.
where's your camera? Say that again. What did you
Liverpool
call Manchester?
only lost to a great Man City
To a
squad.
what, Man City?
A great Man City
Huh?
team. Let me explain. So this is what happened when I was watching the match. Man City has been moving under the radar. With the great players they've bought, you guys had already written them off. And
The great players you bought.
let's
didn't
talk,
write
let's not
you
talk-
off.
This is not about how much we bought. right?
record-breaking players?
Record breaking. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Anyway. No, gents, Man City trapil. I won't even lie. Man City dealt with Liverpool in ways that I didn't even want to watch the highlights.
Damn.
Like, they dealt with me proper. I was at a braai, dog. You know when you're at a braai and you just hear 1-0, penalty. Lucky they missed it. 2-0. Like it's a bit too much.
Hey, finish it off.
Nah.
Finish it off.
What was the
Shut up.
Okay, 3-0.
George, I love seeing you happy, George.
This is
I
a
really
great
do.
day.
I really do.
No, you'll never walk alone. That's all I have to say. Like, I know you Man United fans were on my comment section saying, oh, you're talking trash about us and Arsenal. Well, you are above me just for this international break.
Do you know who was walking alone? Connor Bradley. Yo!
What's that?
Hey! Udoki, wamgibela the whole match.
Bro, if
Sometimes the
I'm
last
being
thing,
honest,
yeah.
though, Doku was clutch, the game.
Mm.
Doku, I think that was one of his best performances in a Man City shirt. Unless you guys disagree.
He's probably had more, but this one was the more satisfying for a lot of us. Because, it's always nicer. There's always a story when the champions of the league get beat dismally.
Yeah.
And if there's a standout performer or player there, people are going to obviously pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? If this was maybe like 2 seasons, how many seasons ago? Before that, before you guys started winning.
Yeah.
Right? Dog, we would have been like, it's just a game.
The best performance in a Man City kit is Dez's haircut. Oh, sorry, Des.
Oh, they were only playing short passes.
Ah, wow.
Sorry. But in any case,
They missed it by a hair.
just
Did you check the lineup?
outstanding performances. Outstanding.
You know what? Yeah.
Give it to him.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Man. So, gentlemen, I don't know. Like, do you guys feel like this is Man City's turnaround? Yes, Liverpool is in the dumpster right now. I won't even lie. Like, Liverpool is in the dumpster and Slot needs to do something because Isak, he can't be just chowing wages there on the bench. We need to see them
He's
scoring
living
goals.
Well, no, it's
soft,
Isak, Chief. Your team lost 3-0.
To Man City.
Your whole team.
It wasn't just any other
No,
team.
but we can't say.
You can't say
Okay.
Isak.
3-0 to Man City, bound to happen. Let's be fair, right?
Not bad.
But
Is it?
No.
Liverpool, champions.
Let me land like this.
Haters, yo.
We're talking about the same champions who in the past 5 games have been also going through it with everybody.
Crystal Palace.
Including.
This is not about us.
You get what I'm saying?
Crystal Palace.
So why are we surprised that we're not surprised that you lost, but it shouldn't be what's going on with Liverpool? They've been losing.
No, but it's the ease at which it was done. I think that was shocking for me. Like, I
Agreed.
watched you guys play against City, and City was all over you guys. Every time they crossed that halfway line, when Doku got the ball, Connor Bradley was already thinking, yeah. But mon.
Okay, so then can I be a sole loser in a sense of football's sake, right?
Ah.
I genuinely think if Michael Oliver, who is Man City's 13th man, had not called that one as an offside, the game would have changed. It would have been 1-1. Van Dijk equalized. Do you think personally, based after everything that you've watched, do you think that goal shouldn't have stood?
The decision was correct.
Should have stood.
Should have stood. Yes.
Yeah, no.
We're not going on. Are you saying if
The decision was
given as
correct.
offside. It was given as
It
offside.
was offside.
Are you saying it's not offside?
It's not offside.
Why is it not offside?
Because based on the clips and everything that I've watched, it showed Donnarumma was already on his way.
That's not the
No,
point.
I'm getting there because here's the thing, ne? Do you know why they called it offside? Because Robertson apparently was blocking the goalkeeper's view. By the time Van Dijk took the header, right? So, but now here's the thing. Robertson is already very standing in offside position, but it's not obstructing the keeper's view at the point at which Van Dijk he headed the ball in. It so happens that the ball was going that way. So he saw where the ball was going. But from the camera, not the greatest of all time.
Eban.
Continue.
But from the camera position, from the front, it looks
Even they
like
can't stand the
Robertson.
Even they're going,
Robertson is not offside, and I think Michael Oliver, that if you go and do research, bro, that guy has not given any red card to any Man City player. There was the red card last year, I don't know if it's last year or the season before that, where Doku storm kicked McAllister here on the chest with the stars like this, was not given as a penalty. All I'm saying is that every single time Michael Oliver is officiating a Liverpool and a Man City match, something always goes down.
But let's
especially
go back.
against Liverpool.
But let's go back.
Are you
It's
alleged?
not legit.
It wasn't.
I stand on it.
It wasn't given because he was blocking the view.
He wasn't
it was
blocking.
given because interference.
He wasn't interfering.
If a ball is coming towards me and I duck, there's 2 things that can happen there. It can hit me and change what the goalkeeper has to do, or I duck and the goalkeeper might be thinking that he's maybe going to stop that ball. That's why it was given. because it's interference.
No, you a hater, George. You a hater. Me, I'm telling you, what I saw is a Donnarumma who was already on his
doesn't
foot. No,
matter.
let me explain, because how the coach, look, if you go and do the research right now, you'll see that was not supposed to be given. Dude, he saw where the ball was being headed. So let's say I'm standing here as a keeper, right? Robertson is standing here, and the post is here. Van Dijk is heading from there. So you can see where Van Dijk is heading the ball. So obviously you're diving towards that way. What this guy has to do is just duck and dive the ball.
But it's on a normal offside. How many times have you watched the goalkeeper?
Have I?
Have you cared what the goalkeeper's doing on a normal offside?
But that was a goal. That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking
Aye.
you.
I
Because
don't
now
even
you're
answer.
telling me about he was diving, he was facing that way. How many times have you looked at a ref?
Yeah, because
No,
I watched
but
it.
it's
unfair
interference.
because how we lost the game is always showing good. Sometimes the referees are ruining football. All I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
These
not
are
that
these are
time.
crucial points, bro. This
It's
is a
not
crucial
that
goal.
time.
First half to equalize like that. The
Yes,
game is back
true.
1-1.
Yeah, but okay, Sharp. Then ultimately, you still would have lost.
But it
won.
was, but in, whoa. There's an actual Man City fan here who's been very quiet.
Okay, super sub.
Oh, me.
How?
There's a standing in.
No, me, I'm just here to you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to remind him.
Yeah,
What they did to him.
your case is very compelling, because now Donnarumma was supposed to act based on how Robertson acted in front of the ball. So had it hit Robertson, it would have changed direction, and Donnarumma would have already committed, which would have been unfair on the keeper, right? The mere fact that the ball was coming straight to him and he had to dive or like lay a little bit dark up the ball, I think you can deem that as interference. But I feel it was harsh, in my personal opinion.
It's
I
very
think
harsh. You're right, when super
I
sub.
think it should have stood. But after listening to what you said, yeah, you make a
He's
very
an Arsenal
compelling
fan.
point.
He does not want Liverpool to gain any advantage in any way. If I'm telling you right now, if they were to give what's say Klopp, slots
Lazo.
and a yellow card for not having hair like this, you would agree and say it's justifiable. Give him a yellow card.
mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Pep doesn't have.
But I understand from an Arsenal's perspective.
Nshaiwe 3.
Yeah, we
and
lost.
Nshaiwe close, it was 1-0. Oh, we
Yeah,
were,
yeah, I was thinking
we
like
were
it's
in the fight.
close.
Nshaiwe
The
3.
game was at a 1-0 point. It was not on a
Did it
3-0.
feel like a 1-0 point?
way in the
Yes,
beginning.
Man City was all over Liverpool. I'm not even going to deny that. It was a great match from Pep's team. I won't even lie, dog. Everyone is clutch. Haaland is just proving to show, which as in, I think he's the best striker in the world right now. Unless you guys have somebody else in mind. Who is better than Haaland?
I thought you would have somebody else who you've been pumping.
No one.
You've been speaking about a lot.
On your left.
Sakalavuma,
One who? Mbappe.
He's right behind
Who's
you.
there?
I get you've been waxing lyrical.
Listen, he is the best. But Haaland right now is a machine. In front of goal, Haaland is too much of a beast. And I think at this point, Arsenal should be scared because Man City is sitting very comfortable.
Where's Arsenal?
Arsenal is number 1, 26 points. And Arsenal is just, Man City is 22 points. Right? So there's like not a lot
Yeah.
separating the two. And you have you played them yet?
No, we
Yes.
haven't played. Have we?
Was it a draw?
It was a draw.
It was drawn.
Was it draw? Was it at Emirates or at ATL?
That I can't remember. I think it was.
Can't remember, but
Check
either
that
way,
quickly.
they didn't
Right.
check.
There's still a second leg of that. So that could also breach the
That's
gap.
3 points, too.
Chelsea's sitting comfortably with number 3. I don't know what these club world champions are wanting there in the top 4, but they must just mind their business and go down there with Man United and us.
But
where you belong.
Isn't it such a weird season? Because you guys are third. I think where's Manchester United?
They are sitting at number 7 and number 8.
Number 7. Oh, I thought it was still the time when they were fourth. Because I was going to say, everybody's very close to each other this season.
That is true. There was a point where
1-2 point difference.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what we want. This is the competitive nature we're looking for. I love it.
So let me speak up for
It was
the
at the
men.
Emirates, ne?
At the Emirates.
Yeah, it was a 1-1 draw.
Let me speak to speak up for the Manchester United guys. Is it a case that Manchester United is really that bad if they're in and around these spaces? Or has the quality of the league gone down a bit?
No, I think Man United is cooking. Their last 5 games, they've won 3 and drawn 2.
Mbeumo player of the month, Amorim coach of the month, October.
They have to win something.
I think they just
Something.
realized they have to lock in. If they're not going to win the league, at least make it to Champions League or Europa Conference.
Yeah.
One of them.
One of them at least. So, but they can't be playing at the bottom with our Nottingham, and you know what I'm saying. They can't be
Wolves.
there.
Wolves.
Wolves and them. They don't have that luxury. United.
But That is a great question, though, George. Are you saying that the standard hasn't dropped? I just think Man United have slowly found their pitch and a way not to lose games. Because the reason why we were all over Man United fans in the beginning of the season is because they had a really terrible start. If you compare it to Liverpool's first 5 wins, and then now they haven't won in the last 5.
You know what's crazy? I saw a stat where they said that Arne Slot has lost 17 games, and Amorim has lost 16. I think in the year or something.
What, this year?
No, like
or like
a year,
the
like
football
just
year.
calendar year.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Make it make sense because
apparently they're close.
No, are we talking across all
No,
competitions?
it's lost. It's yeah.
Oh yeah.
Total losses for the
Total
club.
losses for the year, apparently.
So what, Man United deals with draws a lot, if that's the case then,
Yeah,
because the
that's
numbers
fine.
wouldn't make sense.
But what is that? Can we use that as an argument for Amorim?
Amorim is playing
Or
a dangerous
against
game.
Slot?
I mean, I was watching the Sunderland game,
Maybe 4
right?
Amorim.
I was watching the Sunderland game and I was like, I'm sure, surely Man United, surely it's a Sunderland. It's a team that just got from the Championship, they're into the Premier League, right?
But they
Surely,
cook.
bro, yes, they were above you even, they're performing way better. But surely you win. Surely you'll get the 3 points. And they started well. And they were playing against Tottenham. Sorry, not Sunderland. They were playing against.
Yeah, we were
you were
playing
playing against Sunderland.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, Granit Xhaka came back, man. You know, when your ex comes back, hey, sometimes they come back with some fire.
Wait, so okay, talk to me about how Arsenal drew to Sunderland. Because you guys are on a roll, apparently.
Oh, it happens. Did we lose? I don't understand.
You lost 2 points.
And?
Oh.
I don't understand. Like, why do you want me to treat this like a loss? No. Why do you want me to treat this like a
you
loss?
got a point. And so you couldn't extend your lead in front.
It happens in a season, guys.
Okay.
Mina ngitshela kudala ukuthi stop putting they're gonna win the league, they're gonna do stop doing that.
But he's been sticking to
Take
that
it
word.
one game at a time. Ngishilo, did I not say that
You
Sunderland was gonna
never
be
hype
tough?
up Arsenal.
Huh?
No, because he's got this fake humility thing that it annoys me so much because I know what he's doing.
You think he's trying to?
No,
Is it one of
He's trying to
those?
avoid being clipped. Like at the end of the season when he's pepper, and then they come second again. He's like, but I did say.
No, but
enough
you
been
will
clipped enough here.
You get clipped because of Pirates. That's why you get clipped.
And
Oh,
Chiefs.
shame.
And
you
Sundowns
see, you don't
shirts.
even care.
And Sundowns shirts.
Mm.
But do you guys have a new Premier League prediction to win the Premier League based on where we are right now? I know it's too early, but based on how teams are performing. I mean, Chelsea
say it.
number 3, right?
Chelsea number
is
3,
not
yeah.
performing bad. If they continue winning their games, they're right there with Man City chasing after Arsenal. You know?
Yeah, but to be fair, I said this in the start of the season as well. I said, I don't think our goal is necessarily to win, but to be in win reach. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be close enough to say we almost there, but I don't think this season will be the season for it. City's getting his confidence back. Arsenal's gonna maintain being second. You're the only.
Sorry, guys. It's long phone.
Oh,
Drop the call like your team did versus Manchester City.
damn! Wow, George. Okay,
This is
he's
fun.
had
This
enough.
is fun. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Guys, do you know how Prince talks? When Prince is on top, do you know how Prince talks?
You know I'll be back. You know I'll be back. Do all the talking now.
Mm.
So are we still like this? City number 1? I say City number 1.
Yo, they beat you one time.
No, I say Man City takes the league. Okay, Nina Makai.
I'm not going to be drawn into this.
Here's the thing. Everyone at home right now knows, everybody who loves football, who watches the Premier League, every single person, come here. We both know, and like we all know, that we don't want Arsenal to win the league.
We.
What do you...
Who would you rather have win the league? Man City or Arsenal, bro?
Man
You will
City
never
want
hear
them
the
to
end
win
of it, bro.
again.
If Arsenal wins the Premier League.
But if Arsenal wins the Premier League, I guess it does something.
For who? I'm asking you as a Chelsea fan. Would you rather have Man City or Arsenal win the league? Now, Makai, would you rather have Arsenal or Man City win the league?
Thank you.
I'd rather have Arsenal.
Thank you.
Would you rather have Arsenal? Super.
But he's a Man City fan.
No, I'm not.
Look, what
He's a
what
City
type
fan.
of question is that?
But
What pay, like,
I came across this post, ne?
Ooh, I want Man City. Shots?
And this, okay.
And Chelsea.
Well, what does the post say?
Hi, Chelsea fans. By
Can I read you this post?
They're not in the
PD?
conversation by force, and they're just actually trying to force. But yeah, man.
He wants to read a post. You've been.
Sorry?
How?
No, I'm asking if I can read you this post that I came across.
Yes.
It says, when Rooney left Everton and joined Man United, got married, had 4 kids, won 16 trophies, lost his hair, got a transplant, became a Man United all-time top scorer, went back to Everton, moved to MLS, come back and manage Derby, got relegated, went to Birmingham, got sacked, went to Plymouth and got sacked again, became a pundit. And all this time, Arsenal still haven't won the Premier League.
Imagine, dog.
Tony Chiefs win a 4-1 last week.
Caesar, which Chiefs?
4-1. You win a 4-1 the Chiefs
You
last
can
week.
take a dub.
Caesar,
Yeah.
which Chiefs?
Take a dub.
Yes.
No, that is a great stat. I need that on the group chat. I need to post that
I feel like
somewhere.
every time you say something, he's just gonna pick that post.
It's so hard to find that stat, but you can find 3-0 so easily.
Anyway.
Today is you.
Okay, let me take a breather. Do you guys want to talk about international break fast?
Quick, fast.
Right, because even this one we're having a conversation before he brings in Chiefs, right? So the international break is up. There's international friendlies happening. So there's a couple of stories that are happening, gents.
Okay.
Right? We are playing Zambia,
Yeah.
right? As part of our friendly. There's a lot to unpack there. But there's also the team that's playing Argentina, which is Angola. Now, the story is Angola pays 12 million euros. Yeah, this is not pounds. Euros for Argentina friendly.
Yeah.
It pays
Yes.
12
Angola
million
pays-
euros.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, what these guys were saying to me is that the team that approaches for a friendly is the one that's supposed to pay.
Okay.
So the bigger conversation here, George, before you jump in, is this good for African countries, especially development-wise, for us to be spending so much money in playing a friendly against Argentina? They want the certainty that Messi is going to play. That's what they want. So let's say
Is that alleged or is that what you know?
you wouldn't want to pay 12 million and the star of the team is not there. They want
but
they want him there.
They want to
The
there's
clause.
some
I mean,
stipulation.
if there are clauses in
Yeah.
place to say, can you just put it? Is it like when Barca came here and then they put Messi on the last 5 minutes?
No. It's like when Barca came here and Ronaldinho started.
Okay.
That thing would be
And
paid.
Vuillaume ran to get that T-shirt.
Yeah.
No, and Tate Motsepe paid out the wazoo for that.
Just to put you in perspective, that's
Yeah.
like 239 million in rands, guys.
Yeah.
239
So now here's the question.
million for a
And I wanted
day.
to finish
Yeah.
this so that
For 90 minutes.
Yes, so this is now the thing. For
Yeah.
a country like Angola, which we know it's not one of the finest countries in the world in terms of like there's so much development that needs to happen, especially in the footballing world in Africa in general. Do you think that money could have been spent elsewhere than to say, is Messi's influence is Messi's influence in the game itself that big that 120 million pounds or euros?
But guys,
is
there's
nothing?
context.
Can I ask is
But there's context.
before you give the context.
Oh.
Short hair, no brains.
Ish, my brother. Is the game happening in Angola?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. No, it makes perfect sense.
But there's
What about
context.
what about
Wait,
yeah?
there's context. Remember, this is not just a friendly game. It's a celebration of their independence.
Mm.
So it's an event. Right?
So they've
It's
got a
not-
budget.
They've got a budget. It's not different to you having a big thing and you want to bring black coffee to come because you want to make it extra special for whoever's going to be
When my
there.
kids are starving,
Yeah.
you want to bring
Doesn't the
black
country
coffee.
need the money more?
You are going to spend the money anyway. It's independence. It's a party.
But 200 and something in rent, okay,
Yeah, I
but
think
12 million, bro.
No, this is what I'm saying. The context is not that. I'd be more mad if it was just a random friendly. Like if they called up Argentina and said, we'll give you X amount,
We're playing
and
India.
they were playing J. But when you put it to, it's an event that they're trying to put together. Maybe the whole country is doing a whole bunch of
50
things.
years of independence.
And this is part of, and it's a 50th, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying that if it's a party like that, dog,
But
spend the
also,
money. that
how
you need to
bad?
spend.
How bad
So
is
if
Angola's?
ANC was to do the very same thing, would you be happy as a South African?
Everyone would be happy.
I'd understand it. I wouldn't.
Everyone
I'm
would
not
be
saying I'd be happy, but I'd understand it.
But everyone would be happy regardless.
Oh, Sputla was giving us incredible things in Pretoria.
Yeah, I understand. But
People are happy.
do you guys think Messi's influence in the game is that big that there'll be a ripple effect in the future of his influence, people getting to see him play live? Would that grow? Would that money come back in the future? I mean, as a country to throw a party for 250 million, I get it.
Well, you threw a very big party 2010.
Mm.
And you built a lot of stadiums for billions of rands.
Yeah.
Which we still are benefiting from.
Not really.
We are. Name
Football
one
isn't.
stadium that was built under the World Cup that we're not benefiting from.
Football isn't. Name one. Name.
So now you-
name
All
the
the
teams.
stadium are being utilized.
So the 4 games that they have in the year, when it's Chiefs, Pirates, and Sundowns in the final, that justifies.
All the stadium
now
are being
you get
utilized.
one-
Chiefs are playing at FNB Stadium.
They've
Week in, week
been.
out. Orlando
Hey.
Pirates are utilizing Orlando
Mhm.
Stadium week
Keep
in,
going.
out. Cape Town
Mapita,
City was playing at Cape Town Stadium. Week in,
Mapita,
out.
the
Mapita.
Cape Town stadiums,
There's teams playing there.
Loftus.
Loftus was not built for the 2010
stadiums
World
are
Cup.
It
used
was
for-
renovated
stadiums can be
with
used for
money
events.
from
No, but
2010.
it was not built for that.
But it was
You're
renovated
conflating
for
issues.
that.
It was
No,
not
no,
built
but
for
was the
that.
money not
You can't
spent?
count Loftus within.
So Safa did not spend money.
They did.
So
But
again, I can ask you.
But is Sada not utilizing Loftus?
No, they're not allowed in certain places. They've been using.
But are they not utilizing Loftus?
at
Yes
times?
or no?
Again, not to the amount.
It's
that
their
was
primary home game.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, they've been using Lucas Muripe because every time the Bulls have been playing, now
No,
they've been
no,
moved.
George. Stop
There's
lying.
no,
man.
there's also
Okay,
been.
the previous game
We
that
are
Sadan
Cody
played at
here,
home,
my
where was
brother.
it?
There's also been what? There's also been what you know about the
Yeah,
move.
but does not mean
How
that
many
they're not
times have they
utilizing
moved?
this.
How many
It's
times have
not
they
a
moved?
white elephant. Is it a
How-
white elephant?
Has it been used to the point of the money? So if I spend 2 billion, I've spent the money. If I play 2 games, it's justified.
No.
But
I'm
I'm
not saying
leave
it's
a little for corruption.
justified.
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
saying
but
that
so
they
what
are
are
being
the-
utilized.
What are
But
the
that's why
politicians
I'm
gonna
saying-
eat, dog? Leave some for the politicians.
Angola's
chow
going to
outside.
play versus Messi. The stadium's going to be full. The country's going to be happy. They're going to get to see this guy. Is that not utilization then,
But
according to
this
your
is why
guys'
I
argument?
brought this up. Guti, for a country to spend in rents 240 million, why
Hmm.
can't? I see here on this article, some of these forums, they're saying that some people want to boycott the whole thing because they're just like, why pay so much money? Angolans themselves, they want to why
I
pay
think
so much
Angolians
money?
saying, yeah.
Because dude, like I'm sure there's so many needs within the country itself. Yes. It's a good thing. It's our country. We're
Yeah.
turning 50 years independence. Let's party. Bottles on me. President is like, yeah, let's rock Njayam. But once Messi leaves, people are going to leave with pictures, content, signed autographs there and there. Someone's going to see him there. And then that's it.
Memories.
Yeah.
Memories. How
To
is
be
memories
fair,
going to build a country?
You won't be thinking about
You
that.
can't build a bridge with memories, my
No,
brother.
think about it like this, Prince.
You
Think
can't
about-
close a pothole with memories.
You can't, yes. But
With the
But I can go home happy every day
Exactly.
and look at my signed Messi shirt.
The
that
roof
I-
is leaking. The roof is leaking,
Have you
my
met
brother.
Messi?
The roof is
Have
leaking.
you met Messi?
Have you even
brother,
seen
even
him?
if
Have you
I
seen
shake
Messi?
Michael
Have you
Jackson's
breathed the
hand,
same
my brother,
breathing?
if shaking
I'm not
Michael
saying-
Jackson's hand is gonna give me a roof over my head, I'm shaking that hand. But even if I
Oh,
shake
so
his
you
hand,
turn it down. But you know, Michael Jackson again. He wants to shake hands. Would you
I
go?
will shake his hand. But when it's raining
Mac
by my
paid
house,
50 million. I can't do this.
Okay, I'm in a shack. I'm in a banji, Dana. I'm in a shack.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I have is, oh guys, I took a picture with Messi. It's raining, my brother. The water is coming in.
But
You
Prince,
did the same thing 2010.
But we're not,
George,
bruh,
the
we're
Those
not that
stadiums
bad.
weren't even for you. We were all happy to have those guys come in.
we're
Philip
not
was
that
here.
bad.
No, I'm trying to show you.
Yeah, but
that
that's flawed,
you're
George,
No, you're
'cause
calling the
it's not
pot.
accurate,
It's the
though.
pot
It's not
calling the
accurate.
kettle black.
But no,
we're
because
not-
you did the same thing. Did Messi feed anyone? Did the World Cup? Where did the money go? Oh, that stadium that was
Infrastructure, bro,
built. Did it
tourism.
build a
No,
shed?
no,
Did
no,
it
no,
build
George,
housing?
George,
Whoa, did it build
tourism,
housing?
job creation,
For
infrastructure.
how long? When they left, what happened?
And my brother's stadiums are still there.
So then,
the securities are
would you
still
rather
there
take the
since
2 billion for the
2010.
stadium and go build RDPs? That could have built RDPs. Government put money down. So aren't you
Tourism.
guys being hypocritical right now with
We
the
are not.
conversation you're having?
So you think Angola must spend that money?
No, I'm saying, you guys are saying, yeah, you're judging Angola for doing it. I'm just saying that you guys have done it a lot.
Is it justified?
You've done
But
it a
also
lot.
does not
make it
And-
right.
And I even said, I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah, it doesn't
but
make
I'm
it right,
saying
but
that
the stadium issue
countries
is
all
very
around
wrong.
the world do that.
But you can't.
Why
compare,
are
but
we
you can't
holding
compare
Angola?
South Africa to an Angola, bruh.
What do you mean?
I
Do
mean,
we not
very
have
well.
an unemployment problem? Do we not have a housing problem?
But we've got
How
the
much?
highest
Okay,
paying league. We
the
have got the
20
high-
billion that was spent on stadiums. How many houses does that build, Prince?
George, can I ask you something?
How many houses been built?
No, I'm asking.
Between
I'm asking with that
between
money,
South African
how many
football-
would it
No,
build?
George, listen. Between South African football and Angolan football.
That's not the point you are
let me ask my
making.
question
You said a
first.
country.
let him land.
Let me
Let
ask
him
my
land.
question
So he
first.
can-
Let me ask my question first.
You're starting that
He has
thing
an
where you
analogy.
guys jump in when I'm speaking. But I'm
No,
Kuluma.
but
No, I
he
want to ask
just
a question.
did it.
I want to ask a question.
Kuluma nyang
Okay,
stop.
okay,
Now
that's
una
okay.
manga, George.
Man,
man. Una manga,
Chief,
George.
We
ask
won't
a
get
question.
anywhere.
He literally just said 200 million could go and do what for the country. I'm saying you built stadiums that could have done what for the country.
We have
You can't
stadiums.
have the same argument. You can't have
We
that
have
argument.
stadiums. Why build
Even
more?
You did it at a higher rate. So you could even say Angola's doing it at whatever they're doing it at. You did it at times more. That's why I'm saying, Uti, why
George,
are we
but
angry
George,
at
But that was a
Angola?
World Cup.
I still have a
to be
question.
fair.
Exactly.
Budget
Is it not
gotta
an
be
event?
higher.
No,
You know, it is.
no,
This
it's
Is
a
it
World
not an
Cup.
event?
It's
Did
a
we
World
need
Cup.
it, Des?
It's a
I'm
World
just
Cup.
trying to speak to
can't-
you like
my
a
man,
normal person.
You can't compare that match to the World Cup.
How can I put this, George?
Mm.
can you quantify the returns of hosting a prestigious tournament like a World Cup?
Yeah.
How
What
do
were
you
the
quantify
returns?
that?
The 750 million rand.
No, I'm saying after
Again,
no,
you
listen.
asked.
No, I'm saying after. The World Cup, I believe, has put South African football in the map.
Yes.
It did what to South African football? You guys keep saying this map. What did the map help us with?
Can I give you an answer?
When last did you qualify for a World
Let
Cup?
me give you an now.
We're not
What
talking
were
about
Chiefs and
qualification.
Pirates and
We're talking
Sundowns?
about,
What were they doing?
Do you know,
When Motsepe was
how
spending billions on
awesome, do you know how
Sundowns?
awesome that World Cup was, George? Do you know how awesome that World Cup? That World Cup was so good that
Till
it's
today,
deemed
it's been
as one of
spoken
the
about.
best World Cups in history.
Do you hear what it?
In history, this is one of the best World Cups in history.
Do you hear my point?
You can't tell me that's not cloud.
This
It's
was
not
the
aura.
best game in Angolan history.
But
I
was
got
your
to see
16?
Messi.
But was your 16?
It was the best thing.
But was your 16?
Your country went out in the group stage. You played 3 games of a World
I
Cup,
had stadiums
and you went
built.
home.
Yeah,
Chief.
I didn't have
You
to go
didn't-
I don't,
you
anywhere.
I don't
go
think you guys
anywhere.
understand that you guys are saying the same thing just with different numbers.
We're actually not saying the same thing.
You guys are saying, no, hear me out. You're talking about 20 billion. You're talking, euros.
It's World
You're
Cup
talking
versus
20
the friendly. Come on, guys.
No, but
respect us.
but what
Respect
George,
us.
but what George is saying is that at the end of the day, money will be spent, the economy will plummet, people will suffer. But for that little moment, the excitement that you had, those Angolans are gonna. Every DSTV is gonna be on. All the bars, all the taverns,
They're
everything
gonna
will
make
be
the money
full.
back. You're saying they're gonna make the money back?
I'm not.
they
They
need
don't
to?
need to make the money back.
Or they don't need to?
Do they
Yes,
need
for
to?
them,
So
it's
then you
No,
agree.
we're
but I'm
having fun.
asking.
Messi's coming to the country. Watch that airport when Messi arrives. People will walk to the airport. No cars, roof leaking. But the joy that they'll have.
I'm not saying.
How
Listen,
could you own a
Prince,
car when your
Prince,
country is spending
Prince,
250 million on one guy?
I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is, it's not justifiable. You can explain it by saying it's an event. When Tate Motsepe brought Barcelona, he spent a crap ton of money to
But
bring
that was his money.
I know, but still.
Thank you. It was not
No,
our
that's
money.
cool.
One
No,
man.
I get
Yes.
you. No, wait. So does it make it justified?
Yes.
Wait, but does it make it
Yes.
justified?
Yes.
Yes, you can justify.
Oh,
it.
you can
Yes.
justify it.
Yes.
It is
Oh,
money.
Motsepe.
Yes,
Yeah,
money,
he-
Oh, he couldn't have.
you know how much-
he couldn't have
look,
siphoned that money into
do you
South
know how
African
much Motsepe-
development.
but no, wait.
Whoa,
Do you know how much
whoa,
Motsepe gets back to the
whoa,
people?
whoa.
Not his
Why
responsibility.
did he do it? No,
We
why
cannot
did he
be
do it?
responsible.
Why did he
Over
do
and
it?
above.
Whoa,
wait.
whoa, why
No.
did he do it? Why did he
Are
do
you
it?
Motsepe's
So
PAU?
now I'm saying,
No,
okay,
no,
in the
don't
same
speak for his
argument you're
money.
having, as an owner in the PSL, you telling me that money couldn't have been utilized elsewhere
He's a
for
billionaire.
SAFA, for PSL, for Sundowns, for all of that stuff. You guys know the problem
But
is you're trying to.
already he's doing those things, George.
Yeah, and
Already.
he could have done
How
more.
much is
Ah,
it?
yeah,
Ah,
okay,
no,
he could have
that-
done more.
No, you are being unfair,
You're not
George.
Motsepe's pocket.
Oh,
No,
so guys,
it's his
That
money.
money is
minus 20 million doesn't matter. You guys are now saying just because it's Motsepe minus 20, I'm saying that money could have done. Like, you guys, that's what you're saying. So
But
that
George,
money,
George.
that money could
You
have gone.
cannot talk when George is
You
talking.
see,
You cannot talk when George is talking.
Because they're gonna say, wait, let.
Nah,
But
nah.
what I'm saying is, again, in that instance, right? If you guys are trying to hold Angola accountable, again, you guys are saying that
You made an example with an individual, George. You can't.
guys are saying
That's
holding
unfair.
accountable.
Compare
Listen
country
to what I'm
with
saying. You guys are saying at a country level, it doesn't make sense to spend that money. Cool. You're holding the government accountable. I'm saying Motsepe, as an owner of a football team in a country,
And the mind.
that struggles
Woyani.
with money for
Woyani.
football.
He's already giving.
I could make that argument and say, Tate Motsepe, you should have taken that money to here. I could make that argument.
Yeah, but
I'm not
it's his
making.
money. Okay, let us
I'm
answer
not
you.
making
Let
that
us answer
money.
you then.
But his responsibility as a PSL owner, he didn't do it for
my
himself.
brother,
He
George,
did it for
George, do you understand-
Sundowns.
His
George, do you
money.
understand how
For
much?
Sundowns.
George, do you understand how much Motsepe is giving to South
That's
African
cool.
football?
Does it matter?
He can
What's the
continue-
GDP
George,
of Angola?
He can continue doing
What's the
whatever.
GDP of Angola?
He can continue doing
What's the
whatever.
GDP of
Let me
Angola?
How
How do you, as a government of Angola, you're telling me they
doing
can't
whatever
spend?
he wants to do
No.
with his money.
You guys are making too.
It's his
you
money,
guys are
dog.
making no.
Can't
You
compare
guys,
country to
wait,
an
you guys
individual.
are making very weird arguments because are you saying the government of Angola can't do that over and over and over again? Because that's not the argument you are making.
Can I answer you?
Do you
Can
get me?
Can I answer
they
you then?
can build
Let's
the
have
houses,
conversation.
but the government of Angola
yeah.
could buy these things over and over and over again. They've
Can I-
also got the money.
Can I
If they
answer you?
want to host 10 friendlies, they can.
Can I ask you a question,
Does that
George?
change your argument
Let me
now?
ask you a question then.
How?
Let me ask you a question. We hear your point. Now my
You're not
question.
hearing my point.
What do you
But it's
mean?
fine.
You
Go
just
ahead.
finished explaining.
Go ahead.
So now the big question is, you are telling me that the uproar that's happening right now in Angola by the people of Angola saying, hey, hold on a second. Wait, this is a bit ridiculous. All this money to spend right now could go in somewhere.
Did I
because-
say it's right?
No. Can I finish? Because what you're saying has been wrong the whole time.
But he never said.
He's not listening
He
to
literally
me.
said,
Let me finish.
It's not right.
No,
but
It's justifiable.
I'm saying
If the
to you,
government wants to do something, government is hosting
wait,
G20 right now.
wait.
If they drop $1 billion on G20, it's not right, but it's justifiable because it's G20. I'm not saying it's right.
And I'm saying,
not saying they couldn't
okay.
feed
And I'm saying,
people.
okay, that's great. But my question is, what about the people of Angola who are right now, who are starting an uproar and saying, hey, is there a real economic return here for us spending that much money on this friendly match? The people of Angola,
But
you
you are
don't live
making
there.
a different argument.
It's not different
no,
argument. No.
I
Hey,
agree.
listen to what I'm
Different
saying.
question.
I'm posing.
Exactly. Please ask
No,
me to
no.
pose
That's
it as a question.
No,
Okay, yes,
it's a
he's saying
question.
Yes,
this is
pose
a
it
new
as a
question,
question.
separate from the conversation
you.
we've been having.
Thank
Now,
you.
George,
Come,
he's
let's go.
saying answer the question on
Yes.
behalf of the as of the people.
100%.
You're saying it's justifiable.
Again,
And let me finish my question so you hear that it's a question. You are saying that it's justifiable. It's justifiable. We can say, oh, it's a party for the country. I get that, sharp. But what about the individuals, the civilians of Angola who are currently right now saying, yo, guys, we see what you're trying to do. Yes, it's a party. We've got problems. We've got potholes, leaking holes, schools that are not built, toilets, kids, police, whatever that is happening in Angola that needs this money to go to.
Yeah.
Are those people sitting there and saying, it's justifiable? Obviously, they're not because they're in the streets.
100%.
What's your
How?
question?
I have not agreed. You see,
They're in the
Thank
no,
you.
no. I'm saying, what about the people? The question started with what about.
Okay,
if you start the
Prince,
sentence with what, it's a question.
Prince,
It's not
what
gonna
did
be
I
English.
say
Let's
that
not
goes?
do English classes here.
Prince, what did I say that goes against
Answer my
what the
question.
people would be feeling?
I'm not disagreeing with
I
you.
said
I just
it's
asked you a
not
question.
right. The people of Angola have a right to be angry, just as we have
But
a
then
right to
don't
be
say
angry.
it's justifiable
Whoa.
then.
No, I said under the idea of an event, it makes
You know what,
not,
Angola?
not justify it, but it's like they're not just throwing the money at the thing. It's the 50th anniversary of whatever independence. It's a big deal, right? Just like I said, G20 Cornerland, the money that the government is spending to host all those countries and do all of that stuff. You could, if you wanted to, Prince, right now, argue and say, why are you hosting things? Some people for the for the World Cup said in the run-up of the World Cup, why is the country spending so much money on stadiums? Why is the country spending so much money on this event that's not going to help us out? There were people.
But
And you remember
yeah.
the vibes of the thing, but literally before that, there were people complaining
George,
the same way
you
you're
do understand,
speaking.
and I think everyone here can agree. Do you understand that the countries? No country.
You know what this reminds me of?
No country's the same, Lali. Because here's what I'm thinking about, ne? No country's the same. You can't compare a country like Angola to South Africa because someone said GDP here.
But do we have
No,
poverty?
wait. Let me finish. Someone said GDP somewhere here, ne? Because now you're comparing a GDP of 400 billion compared to a 80 billion GDP, right? Look at those two numbers already. And you're
So those
spending
people shouldn't be
12
helped.
million euros.
No, Prince.
Let me finish.
It's
so that-
wrong in any way you
I'm not saying
slice
it's wrong
it.
or
I'm not
right.
saying
But
you.
George, allow him to speak.
Let me just land. Dude,
Can't you? What's
I've
wrong
heard
with you
your point
today,
today.
George?
I've heard your point.
Prince, you're around. I'm not disagreeing with him.
I know
No, I
you're
get you.
not.
You know what
I'm
this
not disagreeing with
We're
him.
having the conversation further. I'm
Allow
not
him
disagreeing
to
with
finish.
you. I'm just saying, Guti, like, I understand you are vouching for it's justifiable. I
I'm
hear
not
that.
vouching for it.
Okay, but my POV is that
You're using the word justifiable wrong.
Yes.
he's the one who used it.
I
Yes,
didn't
but
say.
he said it's justifiable in a governmental phase.
And
I
In the
said I'm not-
phase of government, for them, they can say, you know what? Let's justify this for the event, for the country.
And I'm
for the
asking-
people.
yeah. And the question
They
is,
won't see it
Let's
as
get
just-
our high and forget about everything else.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically.
We do it all the
That's
time.
literally it.
exactly.
So the word
your,
justifiable.
opinion is it economically wise to do spend that amount of money? Yes or no? Which is what I was asking from the beginning. Yes or no? You don't have to give me a ngazelo. We can move on. But I want to know, for a country that's like Angola spending that much money, good idea or not a bad idea for Messi is going to be good or not good for the country?
It's not going to be good because if it was a tournament, it would be like, okay, cool. That will benefit the country.
Yeah.
But for one game, for 90 minutes of happiness, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right. But also we don't know the bag that the sports department of Angola has. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So working on what ifs. Is it good? It's a terrible idea. Definitely.
So I think
Will it
it's
make the
terrible.
people
That's
happy
my
for a
opinion.
day?
100%.
You remember there was a time here in South Africa, the Department of Tourism wanted to have a sleeve sponsor to Tottenham.
Together?
Sleeve sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like Visit Rwanda.
Yeah, visit Rwanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had the budget for it to promote. But the people were like, nah, not a chance.
Yeah.
And they have to retract.
That's crazy business. But Angola, look, at the end of the day, we might be fighting over you. You do what you want to do with your money, enjoy. When the banks are finished and the potholes are deep, we'll have no Messi on you.
Oh, wow. Oh.
We'll have no Messi on you. But interesting debate, interesting story. Let us know what you guys think at home. Do you think this 80 whatever millions that Angola decided to pay to bring in Lionel Messi, was it worth it? But as a football fan, I say 100% it's going to inspire young people. I agree with that aspect of it, but we can't also deny the fact that there's reality happening there.
100%.
Coming back to the international break, your favorite people in the world, Hugo, no, our boys.
Oh,
So we've got these friendlies that are happening. And I want to bring this conversation up because I'm watching teams like Angola playing Argentina in a friendly. Bafana Bafana barifa Swaziland. Barifa Botswana, barifa Zimbabwe.
Lesotho.
Is it
that point? I
Right.
wasn't even looking, and I just felt him pointing. Yo,
But my chat is, do you think South Africa should be having tougher opponents, or this is good enough for the competition we're going to be playing in a month?
On a budget.
Or because also the competition is
On a budget.
So we don't my brother.
On a budget.
Budget.
Mr. Pay this.
Mr. Mackenzie can get it. You can go to Mutsepe Foundation.
I must get
Yeah.
VAR.
They've
that
been
one.
doing it.
But
They've been doing it.
we need VAR first.
Safa's been going to Mutsepe Foundation for how long for money?
Why
Mutsepe's got it.
why South Africa playing
Buy another one.
pop
You know, who do
countries
you wanna
when
play
you could
now?
be having real competitors? Like, why can't you get
There's two sides to this.
a
Yes,
Morocco?
you may look at Zambia as a weak team, but for the upcoming tournament where we're going to AFCON, they're a competitor, right? So I know it's a friendly. They've just fired Avram Grant. They've got a new coach and all of that stuff. But to be fair, it's an AFCON competitor. The question I guess you should be asking is, again, in the last years, ever since Hugo Bruce has been here, we've played one major team. And we're going towards a World Cup, right? Would playing Zambia now help? And then you're in the lead up after AFCON, you play 2 or 3. Is that enough preparation as a country for us to go to a World Cup, right? So the Zambia one can make sense in the sense that we're going to an AFCON, play an AFCON, a team that's in the AFCON, in the build-up. They're probably going to play 2 more friendlies before they get to AFCON. But then in terms of the whole thing, Bafana Bafana, up to this point, we've been hiding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't this now the time to be playing some European giants in a sense in terms of countries? Yes, I understand in preparation, Zambia is a strong team. I mean, you could play Egypt, you could play any other team. But why can't we get a team like Netherlands? Why can't we get a team like a Morocco? Why can't we get like a young France? Like, why? Don't you think that should be World Cup preparing us? Because European football
think
is
it's
Window as
too
well,
early?
it's also tricky, guys.
It's not the
Yeah,
same.
not now.
Come
This
again?
window it's a tricky one because they're also playing their qualifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to look where you can actually get the teams.
Yeah.
And I mean these teams have already qualified for AFCON and they're just waiting to go participate. So it makes sense for now. But I think the question next year I think we can have this discussion next year when we get our friendlies for next year. Looking at the fact that we're gonna be going to play World Cup, who are we gonna get then?
When's the
And
World Cup?
budget.
June.
It's June.
July.
In June and then thingy Kev Pelani.
January
it's end of Jan, yeah.
Yeah,
First end of
End of
Jan.
Jan.
So would you guys rather prefer, on your question, would you rather them prefer maybe play 2 big teams and then, or have miniature, I'm going to use the word miniature,
Hey.
right? Smaller teams, less smaller
Like your
teams.
hair. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your Swaziland, rather have a lot of those games. Well, which side would you pick?
I genuinely think the opponents should be a bit stronger. I'm not looking down on Zambia. I'm not saying they're not a great team. I'm just saying in general for us to know what are we going to be able to compete with all types and styles of football? I mean, if you're playing a friend against France, you at least know as a Bafana Bafana would say, I wanna hear, and even at 16 we might not make it. Group stage, we might not make it.
It's an interesting question because there's also the idea of African football versus the world. You have to play a specific type of football in Africa, right?
African style.
African, like inside, they always say pace, power, it's physical. When you watch a lot of the AFCONs, the goals come, it's
rugged.
It's rugged. Hey, sure, boy. We're hitting each
you can
other.
haircut
It's
what?
tough.
Simpson.
Right? And one of the big questions has been, does conquering Africa help you outside? Because up to this point, even the champions that have done well in Africa have not been able to do that outside of Morocco, who I don't really count as African. They do bad at the
Ghana
AFCON
nyana,
usually.
boma Egypt nyana.
They've never done well outside of, okay, Ghana 2010, was it 2010?
Ghana
Ka handball.
2010.
So it's like, I hear you, what you're saying, but right before an AFCON, you probably want to be playing more African teams. Your argument could be maybe you try and look for higher teams, but I don't think there's teams at the top level that want to face each other in a friendly right before a tournament.
Do you think it's also about like attainability as well? That it's easier for an African team to attain an AFCON than a World Cup. So you'd rather say for now that since this is here, let me play these Africans here.
Yeah.
So that at least in AFCON I can be like, cool. If I don't get to the World Cup because you have your Netherlands, your Portugals, your sorry. You know what I mean? You look at it like that.
But here's a question though on that point, right? I think this is a very important question that we as South Africans in SAFA and PSL and Bafana Bafana have to ask. Because when you look at Hugo Broos, right? Hugo Broos has not done well in the world. He was a guy who's very good in Africa. Won it 2017
That's why I want
with
Spain.
Cameroon.
That's why I want Barcelona.
No, but wait. He maybe
You want Bafana Bafana to play Barcelona alone.
maybe his,
Okay, who'd win? But that's
maybe his
win?
expertise is African. And have we asked the question, has Bruce shown the ability to go to a World Cup and win it? And when Bruce leaves, do you continue on?
George he hasn't left yet.
Marakero is speaking about the future.
Okay. But
He says after the World Cup is done.
Helman Kelele is doing his FIFA license.
Yeah, I saw that.
But that's what I want to ask. Do you continue with the Bruce approach where he's been dominant in Africa? We've played Africa mostly. We haven't played outside. Or is it now time to go, hey, international coach? Maybe now Bafana Bafana should be looking to the world.
No, we will
I'm just asking.
Personally, I think we will cross that bridge when we get there. Our thing is we want to make it out of the group stage. Who here in this room wants Bafana Bafana to make it out of the group stage in the World Cup?
All of us.
Do you believe it's possible based on how we play? This is why I think give me Spain, give me Brazil. I want to play Brazil.
But also, are we not overestimating ourselves?
That's all I'm
I
saying.
think it's possible.
You haven't seen what's it based on.
If
Based
we
on
look at
talent,
where we
with
are
the
in the context of rankings,
Yeah.
look where we are.
59th, the 54.
We're somewhere in the 50s.
50s.
Why do you want to play France? You're still in the 50s.
It's the same question I could be asking Angola. Why in the world do you want to play Argentina?
I can tell you. I can answer it.
Don't say it's a
Did
birthday
you raise
party.
your
Yeah, I
hand?
did.
Don't say it's for the party.
Felt right. It
my
felt right.
Don't say for the party.
No, it's not for the
I
party.
have the answer.
It's to actually rate yourself. If you play
We
France,
played and then we got 5.
that was years ago. Now, this is a clean team that came third at the AFCON, for example. I'm not saying they're better, but at least I'd know.
But can we take solace to the fact that we beat Morocco, who are world number 12?
For sure, but they don't.
No buts.
No. Morocco, again, it goes back to the philosophy thing I was speaking about.
Yeah.
Morocco.
No, but we're talking about teams
I know, but
that
Morocco.
are ranked higher,
I hear you, but Morocco
that are
doesn't
competitive out there.
Play.
Morocco knocked out Portugal.
Cool. It goes back
Give
to
me
the.
Portugal.
Wait, it goes back to the question I was asking. Morocco doesn't play what you call African football. When they changed their structures and they invested all that money, a lot of the guys, they said, we're going to send them overseas, we're going to bring our coaches and give them UEFA licenses and all of that stuff. It could be that their football translates better in the world than it does here. You get what I mean?
So does that mean that we can beat
Portugal.
You won't know until you go play them. That's what I'm saying. And sometimes
This is my whole
Wait,
chat.
but sometimes-
Why are we not playing the Portugals?
Yeah,
why are we not playing the
Akiri, you
Spains?
asked me
You're telling
why you would
about
do that.
Swaziland.
Wait, Akiri, you said why we would do that. I'm saying honesty is great right now because we think we are flying. Maybe you do need.
Not we think.
Maybe-
It's facts. We are flying.
Flying where?
We are flying to the World Cup.
better than
Hello.
Africa. Again,
Because I believe, George, in order for yourself, I think in order for yourself, I agree with you that we need to test ourselves. But we need to get to a level where there are opportunities to test ourselves. And the first step is to qualify for the World Cup.
But aren't we doing that thing where we go Vision 2038? And we are not accounting for all of the changes that would happen. Like the reason why I was asking about Bruce is according to him, he's gone after the World Cup. So aren't we supposed to be thinking about where do we take it after that? Or else it will be like those kind
Probably there is a succession plan.
I
We
hope
just
so.
don't.
Yeah.
We're not privy
but,
to.
but it will be like, remember 2002, right? We're flying high. We go 98, we go 2002, 96 AFCON, 98, 2002. We think everything is cool. We've still got time. We can just attend the World Cup and it's okay. Group stages, what. And then after that, everything just collapsed because I don't think we were serious about where we're going. Even with the Bruce conversation, I don't think SAFA has built structures around Bruce or whatever Bruce has done, right? It still feels like Bruce came here with his experience, his expertise. He's picking players outside, and I hope Mkelele can take over. I hope.
I mean,
But-
akaphasa kuqala.
Yeah. So for me, George, as I was saying,
Yeah.
is that we need to get to a level where there are those opportunities to test ourselves. I don't think friendlies are good enough to test ourselves.
In the run-up to a World Cup, you wouldn't want to
No,
play-
I want that.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah,
what do
I'm
you mean that they're
saying
not
that,
good enough?
Or
over-
over Bruce's time.
Yeah, I'm saying beside that, how else are you going to test yourself against the best? You have to be competing in these tournaments. And then by qualifying to the World Cup, it's a first step.
Yeah.
Mm.
Progress.
Is it realistic for an African team to win the World Cup?
Hi, George, why are you so negative?
I'm asking.
Arsenal
My
fans.
brother, like,
See,
yo,
Arsenal
oh,
fans.
no.
Arsenal
Do
fans.
you know what I don't like? No, do you know what I don't like?
Oh, wow.
Siyakhuluma.
Yes, because that's all we
It's
can
like
do.
We're saying these nice, it's inspirational, guys. But deep down, do you believe?
It's football. Like,
All
do you
right,
believe
George,
Chelsea could
Guys,
win the Club World
y'all
Cup?
believe that Shushan and Piano was the best thing in the world. It got out in the group stage.
Piano is still the best thing in
We
the world, by
believe
the
that
way.
Al Ahly is the best African team
Piano is still
over
the best thing in the world. Let's just get that right.
What are you?
Piano. You said Shushan and Piano, ain't it?
Oh wow. I wanna uzenzi Nigeria.
Aye, my brother.
They claim it too. No. So what I was saying was, every time we've put teams on a pedestal, Al Ahly, team of the century. They've got all the stars. I think they've won 15 Champions Leagues. Oh, Umnandi. When they've gone out there, all of that went away.
Do you know why? Because they're playing friendlies against Malawi.
No, those guys were playing great games.
No.
Back then, I'm talking about Ahmed Hassan, me. I'm talking
All I'm saying is that
before
for us,
Dez's time.
there's a potential that we might find some really great teams there in our group. Once that draw happens, once we know who Bafana Bafana is going to be playing against,
Wabo?
that's going to be the real test. That's what I'm saying to me.
You see?
That's what I'm saying. Let's play them. No.
We're winning. Deep down. Deep
So,
down,
George, are
it's
you
like,
saying, George, are you saying that every South
depends
African
on-
Wait.
is walking around saying,
Look, that's what I'm saying. We should
George,
be
you're a
able.
hater, boy.
And we
Donna,
should,
do you believe or not? Prince, do you believe Liverpool can win the Champions League?
yes.
100% deep
Oh,
down.
my brother, you're talking about Liverpool here. What is this guy
Do you
talking
believe
about?
Bafana can win a World Cup in the next 12 years?
50 years. I think we can.
50.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
5, 10, 15,
But
20,
George,
25.
You see what I'm saying?
Are people not
It's
allowed
in
to
force,
believe?
bro. It's in force.
Oh, 4, 8, 12, 6.
You see?
George, it's like, listen,
Do
bro.
you believe or not?
You believe, but like,
That's like 10.
don't
that's
point it out to them. Let them believe. No, George, your problem is you want to dig in on that part where people
you gonna
know
win?
that there's a
Tell
chance
us
we
the-
might
no,
not
man,
win.
tell us the
But
honor.
we
You're
don't
trying
want
to
to
kill our
think
hope.
about
Why
that,
don't?
George.
And that's the
because we
problem.
don't.
But
Because
George,
we don't.
let people be
Like,
delusional
I asked the
and
question.
happy.
I asked the question about succession, and Prince was like, "Hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it."
Yes.
Yes.
One match
That's
at a
not the
time.
bridge. The bridge now is winning the next games and lifting the trophy.
The Ghanaians, the African
World
stars
Cup?
believed. My man,
Yes.
George, the African stars believed.
Do I believe it
They will
100%?
get
No.
to the quarterfinal. Whether or not some of them didn't believe, pundits like yourself, you're like, guys, are we going to make
Pundits
it?
is crazy.
We are going to, my brother. But my thing is,
Nigga said
someone
Banter
believed.
pundits.
I'm not
Yes.
saying believe. I'm saying back your belief with what you think is going to happen. Like I'll say to you, for example, I think Bafana Bafana can do really well 2034. Because right now we've got now we've got under 17s that are playing at a World Cup level. We've got an under 20 team that won the AFCON. They've gone to the World Cup, right? Those players need to be the guys that we're introducing into Bafana Bafana right now, so that they can get the feel of all of this competition because they've already been at that level.
Yeah.
Then you have to build around that. Those guys need friendlies. They need all of this stuff so that they can build towards that. The friendlies we're asking for, under 20s have played them already. They've played Abu Colombia. They've done all of that stuff.
Main squad.
Yeah, no, under 20s. Yes, they went to.
Their
They played.
level.
Wait,
No, but World Cup is not about who's
Des,
young, who's
please
old.
tell him to not
I
jump
get
into
you.
this.
I'm saying, but World Cup level, it's not about
Yeah,
we
Des.
beat the young
Yeah,
ones.
that's true.
It's
That's
about
true.
beating
You're
the
not
main
lying.
squad. You can
You're
beat
not lying.
Spain under
no,
20.
but you build on that.
Let him land.
You
Let him land.
build on
I
that.
get
Let him
what he's
land.
No,
saying.
check. You
Let
build
him
on it. So when
Young
when
piggies,
Messi
young
was in the
piggies.
under 17s or Chavi Bobangman, they built on that and said, okay, in the next X amount of years, if we do this and this with the kids, that's why for me the Hugo Bruce question is so important, because what happens when Hugo Bruce leaves? Like even
Man,
us, we haven't even thought about
dog.
it.
He hasn't left, bro.
Yeah, but if you're
let's play
saying
the World
no,
Cup,
but if
dog.
you're
What if he
saying
changes his mind?
The delusion.
but if,
What if he
no, no,
changes
but
his
check,
mind,
but if
bro?
you're saying quarterfinals,
You want us to think about
Wait,
letting go of a
Prince.
coach who's not even stepped into the
who
World Cup?
said letting go? He said he's
You already
leaving.
talking about his farewell, dog. He hasn't
Because
even
you're
kicked
not
off
talking
one
about
match.
winning a World Cup.
No,
you're talking about
George,
if we get to the next
give
round.
us a break,
How do you
bro.
build? Have you
Let
thought
us
about
live on
that?
hope,
George,
bro.
okay, give me percentage on your belief.
Guys, why are you going back to
0%.
my belief? What
No,
do
I
you-
just
what
want to
does that
know
have to
because
do with
now
the
it
conversation
seems
we're
like
having?
you know. You're,
Speaking of the squad, yes, okay, Des. Speaking of the squad in the
You don't
Bafana Bafana-
believe,
I'm being honest.
But
mate.
you do believe-
If they win it, it would be great. If they do whatever you guys, it would be great.
but you don't believe
But
they will.
honestly,
Is that your honest
it's
reaction?
like when you, it's
if
like,
Bafana Bafana were
it's
to win
like
the World Cup, is that,
I'd be
that
the
would
happiest person. I've been the person who's been with Bafana the whole time.
You just said now they're not gonna do shit in the World Cup.
And that's being honest. Can I not say that?
So if they
okay,
win,
it's like when you guys
if
ask
they
me about.
win, I've
it's
been
like,
there
It's like when you guys ask me about Chiefs. What did I say? I'm like, yo, going from number 9 to number
but
1
okay.
is
We're
insane.
talking about people
if
can
they
play
win
football.
it,
We're
I
talking
will
about people
be
can play football.
happy.
We're talking about people can play football, not Chiefs.
Cool.
Talking about Bafana Bafana.
Where's Chiefs right now compared to Pirates?
Damn.
Where's okay in the Bafana Bafana? How many Pirates players are there?
Doesn't matter.
It
In the
matters.
league, in the league,
It matters.
in the league, you're
How many people play for
Chief-
Pirates in the squad? Malume Lekai?
Mbule.
Ufayvang, Grootman. Aye.
Mbule, Mbule, Apolis, what? The Chiefs is right next to you right now. But anyway,
How many
Asikwa
players
now.
ba Pirates Kamara Bafana Bafana? Utlobaga Chiefs one month.
A year ago, how many were there?
Now, talking about now.
Yeah. So then I wasn't pressing you a year ago.
There's last
We
week
want
had long
Bafana
hair.
to do
We
well.
care about this hair
We want
now.
Bafana to do well.
Anyway, we hope Bafana does well.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bafana Bafana,
Yeah,
quickly before we move on from that. No, we want Bafana Bafana to do well. I want to know, with Lorch doing very well,
Oh, tell me.
do you see the call-up for
No,
him to
don't
come back
call
into
Lorch.
the...
Why you calling
Wait,
Lorch?
let me finish.
Why are you calling Lorch, guys?
because his form has been absolutely incredible.
Hey, George, you.
He's just showing us who Lorch was with the last couple of
Wow, this
performances.
is crazy.
Yo.
Okay, wouldn't you want to bring someone like Lorch into the national team?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Guys, Bafana's doing well. Like, Bafana's doing well. You now want to parachute all the stars in.
Are we doing well enough to win the World Cup, George?
We won't regard this
asking-
according
I'm
Would
to
asking-
Lorch
George.
win you a World
Yes or
Cup?
no? Yes or
Does
no?
Lorch win you a World Cup?
No, I'm asking yes or no.
No.
So you don't need someone with experience in the team. Yes or no?
I've got experience that finished third at AFCON. I'm
asking-
expecting that.
yes or no?
Wow,
Yes or
I'm
no?
expecting that
Because we're gonna go on
experience.
and on about Lorch and how
You
what he
see.
used to. Yes or no?
There's Nglamlele,
Does
there's
experience help
Nglamlele,
strengthen?
there's-
No, listen to my question and
just
answer.
say yes
It's
or no so he
yes
can
or no,
stop
so that we
talking.
move on.
He can
Do you
stop
think
talking.
experience helps strengthen a team or a squad? Yes or no?
What experience does Lorch have that he's going to bring to a Bafana squad right now?
Okay. Lorch doesn't
Yeah,
bring experience. No,
Gobotsa.
I'm asking who super sub. Do you think Lorch has experience that will add something to the squad if you were
Yeah,
to be there?
definitely. He does have experience. He's playing in Africa. He's playing in one of the most competitive leagues in
You
Africa.
didn't let me.
No.
you didn't-
However,
Why is it not a yes or no?
Because I want him to answer. Why don't you ask me a question back? So I asked Lali. He asked
Oh,
me a question
you
back.
asked Lali his
Lali,
question.
go ahead.
Yes,
go
you
ahead.
asked Lali
Oh.
a question, so
Go
I'm
ahead.
asking Lali
He's
to answer
transferring
for
your
you.
Ask me when
question.
I was answering to tell you what Super Sub is going to say now.
Ah,
Super Sub, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a yes or no
ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
Because I said to George, right?
yes, he does have the experience.
Does experience add depth to the squad? I said yes or no, and he said no. So I'm asking you now, which does Lorch add anything to the team as an experienced player if he's playing his best football at the time?
I believe that he's got something to offer.
So the question now being since Lorch is on fire at Wydad, would you give him the call up?
If I was Bruce, I would definitely look at him, especially in the wing play.
Can I? You see?
If
But
I was
he
Bruce, but
explained-
I'm
he's
not, and I
explaining.
understand why he's not picking him.
Yeah.
Why is he not picking him?
He's not picking him because, guys, Lorch has not functioned in a team that is like this. This is one of the few Bafana teams that we've had that are created where the stars and stars and stars have not all been just thrown in haphazardly. We've seen this with Bafana Bafana
We've
before.
seen it with Chief Stars, yes.
With Chiefs too. No, I'm not gonna lie. With Chiefs too. Now he's created a chemistry. He's created a camaraderie. They've done well. you continue with that. Throwing Lorch in right now is unfair, similar to throwing a Grobler in right now is unfair, similar to throwing some of the other players that are on fire is unfair, because now you're putting pressure on them to get into this thing that has been built already. My point is, Lorch, maybe it would be great, but right now I've got players in the team that are doing great.
If it ain't broke,
Why
don't
break
fix
it?
it.
Yeah, why break
You
it?
know, this is a very important question because I had the same conversation with someone today about what Thomas Tuchel is doing at England, right? He's making the call-ups. He's calling all the people. Some people are not being called up. Now we look at an England team where Tuchel is like, hey, yo, I'm not sure about starting Bellingham and Foden together. I'm not sure who I'm going to bring into that
Hey,
midfield.
we say they're not working.
Right.
They can't work.
Right, here's the thing. Those guys individually in their domestic clubs, they're doing really well. I mean, Rice is doing well. Bellingham is doing well. Foden just starting to pick up his form, right? As with Thomas, is it about how I want my team to gel, or is it about can these players play together?
They can't.
Oh, it's the question now.
Also-
In terms of picking, can these players play together? Because at the end of the day, you need to have a midfield when you play in the England team. So who do you play? Does he pick based on individual performance? Can they gel? My formation that I wanna play, or my style of play, like as a coach, you know, linking that whole South African shit. What do you do as Thomas Tuchel? Like, what do you do?
You build a chemistry. I think he should be applying what Sundowns is doing right now, because when you look at England over the past, give me 3 years. Over the past 3 years, what they started doing first was, we'll just take all our stars who play in the Premier League and we'll throw them in there and they'll have to play well.
Yeah.
That flopped. And then they're like, okay, cool, we'll do it based off teams. You know what I'm saying? We'll be, okay, cool. You guys, you play together like this. We'll keep you this side. It flopped, right? Now,
They did reach the final though, of the Euros.
they didn't win it.
The most successful manager in Europe.
Yeah.
Outside of trophies, but with performances, is Southgate, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
I'm just saying.
he also faced the problem which I think Thomas is facing now. The fans are gonna have an outcry. They're gonna be like, why are you not playing our stars together? Or
they can't.
if you pick whoever you pick, the fans are still gonna come back and say, why didn't you play so and so together?
It's not an English media thing. Or as well as their
Are we
fans.
doing it here as well?
I was gonna say it's that part of Europe, German, Belgium. Again, we always say these guys are honest. I think the best thing about what Tuchel is doing is, for the first time in a long time, or with the things he's saying right now, it feels like it's the coach's team and not the media's team and not the fans' team. And I think sometimes one of the things we used to complain about with Southgate and some of the coaches that have passed is that, guys, you need to have balls. You have balls enough sometimes to say, guys, who Bellingham agahambi.
Yeah.
I don't want
This
him.
is
He
what he
doesn't
said.
work in my team.
You know what he said? This
Yeah.
guy? He said, Tuchel said, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, and Phil Foden can't play all together effectively
Makes sense.
under his system. Now, we're talking about one of the top 3 strikers in football right now. Harry Kane is banging in the goals. You know what I'm saying? You've got Jude Bellingham, who's performing he's number one. He's number one in La Liga right now with Real Madrid. You've got Phil Foden, who just came back from a nice win, whooping Liverpool's ass.
Nice win.
Yeah,
Nice
a very
win.
nice
Oh,
win from Man City.
such a
whooping
win,
that guy
man.
ass.
So warm
But-
right
but-
now.
but-
Oh my God. Oh, yeah.
But do you guys understand a coach's dilemma? The fans' needs, what the country needs, what the formation needs, what the style of play needs. Like, I don't understand what you mean. So if you don't play Harry Kane up front for England, who then do you play?
I think the problem is that Harry Kane, look,
Because if you start Harry Kane, do you play Jude? Because
No,
they can't play effectively together. what he
tactically,
says.
they can't play all together because they all fall into the 10 space. So just on technical on top.
So
Harry-
he's saying his formation does not allow an
Yeah.
outright number 9.
Yeah.
So Harry Kane dropping back in, and now Foden is there, and then Jude is also
Jude
needing
is
to
also
be
inside,
plugged
Then
in.
yeah.
Palmer is a sub.
He even spoke about Palmer. He
Yeah.
spoke about Palmer. He spoke about, who's that
He's
other?
not starting.
Rogers. Is it
Palmer's not
Rogers?
starting.
He said England has a lot of 10s,
Yeah.
and you can only play so many 10s in a system.
So who's your midfield winner? If you're to pick from an England squad, and you can let me know what yours is.
I mean, if I
Let-
drop one,
Let's say you're playing not a double pivot. You're just playing one pivot, two, and then one.
8
lane.
and 10.
no, I was gonna say my problem is the top, so I would probably drop Foden.
So who's your 3?
That's
Just give me a
tough,
3. Is it
yo.
a triangle?
I was
Is it an
thinking-
upside down or a
Now I'm just looking at the 10 and the 9.
Mm.
I would take
Foden out.
Harry Kane and Jude, because Jude can run into the spaces that Harry Kane usually runs into. Because Kane, for some reason in England, maybe Tuchel will change it. He likes to drop back in and play make. I don't know if Foden can be dangerous inside the box. So just at the
Ask
top.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
So at the top, that's what I would do personally.
Yeah, so you see, that's a dilemma I'm saying. If also you have a country that's full of stars, how then do you manage? Because with the whole Lorch conversation, I'm not saying he's in the conversation. I'm saying as a coach, what do you do to pick a system? Because he's not going to play a system like Gareth Southgate played. He's going to play Thomas Tuchel's ball.
Win. That's all you can do.
That's why Bruce is winning, and we can't question him.
You can't say anything.
You can't question him.
Yeah. All right.
He must just
So
win.
you say
If he
England-
goes there without Kane, he must just pray that there are goals.
From somewhere.
Somewhere.
And then do you guys think it was not fair for him to call up Rashford? Yes or no?
To call him up. Rashford is in.
No, I'm asking. He didn't call him up.
Oh, no, it makes sense.
I think Rashford is building his way back in. I think it's very premature
makes
now.
sense.
And then does Saka automatically get the right wing?
Of course.
Automatically.
He's part of the squad.
Yeah.
Automatically.
He's part of
he's
the
in.
backbone.
Of course.
So who's your front three in English team?
Kane.
Because you've got
Right.
Watkins, you've got
Kane.
Gordon, you've got
Kane, Saka, Gordon, most probably.
Mm.
Yeah, but Watkins is good as well.
Gordon
But yeah.
over.
He's a sub for Kane when you need NH.
Okay, wait, let me
The way
see.
you said that was so.
He's got options. He's got a lot of options.
Guys,
though.
come on. Kane.
He's got
is on a
Bellingham.
run.
That's
Henderson.
the
I
problem.
think he will. I think Henderson and Jude Bellingham would start at any point,
Yeah, as the engine, most probably.
right? And you've got Rice there. Are you benching Rice?
Maybe he can come in as a sub, hey?
And you've got Rogers, you've got Scott. These are really, really good English players. Forwards, you've got Bowen, you've got Eze, you've got Foden, you've got Kane. So Eze maybe left, but sometimes Eze, you can play him as a striker.
Are we basing these conversations just on form?
We're basing this conversation on this guy's squad. I think he did call up Rashford,
Yeah.
bro.
Why would he call up Rashford?
He's
Why
doing
not?
well, but I just
Yes, but that's
Why
why
wouldn't
even in the conversation about Hugo Bruce, a lot of the players that he was calling up sometimes are not even on form, but they just fit what he does. Is Tuchel gonna get
If Lorch fits
Nico
Hugo's
Mobi.
style, then what
Nico
happens?
Mobi?
Then what happens?
If
Hugo decides, you know what, I like this type of Lorch. Let me bring him back. Let me
no,
call him
I
back.
trust Hugo.
Oh,
If Hugo
so you would
picks-
trust him.
no, yeah,
But you
of
don't
course.
trust him to win the World Cup.
No.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Des.
Oh,
Don't do
okay.
that. We're
No,
gonna
he's
go-
not
his
making
trust is
sense.
limited.
What do you mean?
This guy,
That's
you're
why-
trusting
No,
him.
but again, I just wanted to ask you, gents.
But personal.
Evan, I wanted to ask you guys. That's the question I wanted to ask you. Does Tuchel have the leeway to maybe pick players that maybe
He said
nobody
two.
likes?
Sure.
Maybe pick players that nobody might be
Yes.
that nobody might like.
Yeah.
Does he have the leeway?
I don't think he does, but also
he have
he's
the
still new in
balls?
the job. He just arrived.
Do you need the balls?
Yeah, for English media.
Yeah, for
Think
English
about
media.
it. These are all the fans of United, of Arsenal, of what, all together as a powerhouse to say we want our players there. We want the
Our
best
stars.
of our stars to play there. Why are you not playing these ones? Because you'll find that you'll get a struggling Liverpool and you'll put some people there, and people are going to be like, but no, why would you bring players from Liverpool that don't? You know what I mean? So I do think it should be based off what you said, where let it work instead of not letting it look shiny.
But I'm asking it from the point of view of Tuchel is what you might deem a superstar coach. Like he's one of the coaches that at some point we
They
deemed
can
him
manage
up
stars.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, superstar
But
coach.
Gareth
himself.
Southgate felt
Yes.
like Dictator Kanyan.
Mm.
You know, you get what I mean? Do you think that that's what they needed? Because previously England has had people like Fabio Capello and those type of guys who were great, but they didn't win.
They
Do you
didn't
think
win,
that the media would respect Tuchel?
I
They
think
respect
they
you
will
until you
because
flop.
I think he would also, Desne, because he's dealt with English media for most of his time. So he's been in the Premier League
That
before.
makes sense,
He
yeah.
understands the pressure that comes with it. But again, we keep asking this every 4 years. There's a World Cup, or every 2 years there's a European
International
whatever. Is this the golden generation that might do it?
For what, England?
Yes.
Something.
Something.
Coming home.
Is football finally coming home?
Nah, bro.
1966 was the last time they won a World Cup.
I mean,
Let's just put that into perspective.
Sibene era yabo Gerrard, era yabo Lampard, era yabo Beckham.
Yeah, you've got my man. You can go back as
All the way.
You can go back
That's
to
what I'm saying.
1966. But you can go back all the way back there. They have not done this since 1966.
Yeah.
We're hyping them up too much. This is this hype thing. We're hyping up too much.
It's too early now, but we can just start throwing names. Who's your pick for the World Cup? I know it's like 6 months away. Who's your pick? Because
I think Germany.
yeah, because based on the squad that you have,
wow.
you can more or less kind of tell it's okay. If France, maybe the world might decide, let's give it to maybe
No.
he might buy it.
No,
He's
the
a
world
billionaire.
might decide. What are you insinuating?
Messi bought his World Cup. I've been saying this thing.
The
with my
gods of
chest.
football.
Yes,
Maybe.
maybe
The cause of football with Mali. France.
France. France is a good squad. I
Spain.
mean, they're in the final. Spain.
I'm looking at a Spain.
Spain
That's
can be
like
Spain can be beaten
under
by
the radar.
Madagascar.
You know,
But yes, we'll come up with another Croatia. Hey, we
I
don't
agree
know.
with George with France. If you look at how PSG is doing and you look at the other players that they have outside PSG and all of that, I think France are favorites, obviously. Germany as well, when I look at how strong Bayern is right now, you know, you have to look at those things, unfortunately. And if you look at how Spain went to win it, Real Madrid and Barcelona were unstoppable at the time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
does Kane being the best player in Bayern, does that influence what you're saying? Because he's English.
He's just a great number 9.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Okay.
Did you see Lewis Diaz's goal? Oh,
But I love Beckenton.
and for now, I'll do it.
Yo, it's
I'll never
fine,
go back to an ex.
Kenya
But
off.
there,
Kenya off.
I'll never
Let
go
it
back to an ex.
go.
I can't.
There's
bro.
always the
I
one that has your
can't.
heart. When your ones are flopping, the new ones, shame.
Eish,
Yo,
I mean, when
it's-
Van Dijk leaves, you'll die, Mos.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, father, sekat-nuzela abanye, mos.
Yeah.
Twana
The
deleted
best
the
defender
photo.
in the world has a one bad game. One bad game.
And one arch.
One bad
Sisho
game.
wadunuza futhi, ubonile.
One, just one bad. Okay.
Like I've never met haters. Like you guys are haters. George, quickly,
Mhm.
before I let you go, because me, I know you.
Mr. Thidiela.
Yes, I want to confirm. Obviously, I'm going to speak about him because it's been a huge part of the game that we've all loved in the last 15 years. This bro has done the most. Ronaldo says 2026 is his last World Cup. Are we finally getting to see a chef hang down, hang his knives? It's like a rock star, basically, saying, as in, this is my last tour. This is it. After this, I mean, Michael Jackson died while he was doing his last tour. I'm not saying Ronaldo's going to die. I'm just saying, it's like...
Bro,
it
I was like, whoa.
No, but I was...
like, this
I
is
was
it.
Like, this is it? Like, you made it so deep, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, are we finally seeing the legend just like hanging his boots and saying this is out? Is a good way to be out? Is however he plays in this World Cup, decide to.
It must be nice to decide for yourself, eh? At national team level to be able to
The
say,
squad has not been announced.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
this is my last one.
Yeah.
Yo,
No,
it must be so
Next
nice.
thing they don't pick him. You
No, it's time.
They'll beat them.
Guys, Father Time
Come
is
on, it's
undefeated.
40, guys.
Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
I think also we hype out Portugal. I know they won the Nations League. I know all of that stuff, but a World Cup I don't think is as easy to get for that Portuguese team. So at some point you hang it up, man. I heard him even say, "Oh, it's not about the World Cup." That's when I knew that
He's
it's
just going to, he's
done.
playing
It's
just to
done
play.
now.
But there is hope, though, eh? He's got hope. in his
There's
heart.
hope every year, Chief. Every year there's hope.
George, like,
Every year.
are you okay?
Marates,
No,
okay.
like, you, like, yo.
I get it.
Okay, ask me about a team that won something.
Let's talk about let's talk about Messi's return to Barcelona, right? So
Oh, he went to the stadium.
yeah, he snuck in, and that picture or the content he took there became Instagram's most liked
Mm.
piece of content.
Really?
It was Ronaldo's Euros trophy thing, and then he just by just walking in a jacket there, walking to the
Not
stadium.
even on, like, yeah.
Yeah. So the conversation is his wife apparently is always he says Messi's always talking about the Barcelona return.
Antoine.
I mean, in the caption, he mentioned something along the lines of, I hope I could come back to share the memories. that he has
Rest.
or whatnot.
Akuna chelete.
They can't pay him.
Donna, that ex that you love that you couldn't afford comes back and says, "Oh, you're such a nice man."
To be honest, the only
Donna, you can't
reason-
afford him still.
It's the only reason Mamutlo is because they couldn't afford it.
Maybe
Yeah.
he can
Yes.
come back at another role, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe as an
When Nedved is
ambassador.
so.
in
Yeah.
the kitchen. Something.
Maybe a linesman.
Wow.
Maybe.
It's time, man. I don't want to watch Messi again and Ronaldo in any like top flight, honestly.
It's time. It's time.
Sure.
Let it go. We'll watch them in the
time.
World Cup and then we'll have our last high and I'll be happy. It's fine. It's done.
We don't need more.
All right. He wanted to talk about his favorite team in the world in closing.
Now I want to talk about Mr. Thidiela.
Why?
Why you guys very quiet?
Mara, why are you looking at me?
Yeah, especially
Prince
when
Thidiela.
because we're not the dictator here today.
Yeah, why
Who's
fucking
a dictator?
Why
George.
fucking you?
Ha. Okay, Thidiela. No,
You know when he starts to send to no,
No, your thoughts.
Black Leopard's owner Thidiela came out and said that Dr. Irvin Khoza is a dictator. Everything you say and do goes through him. If he doesn't agree, you're out. That's what he said.
Yeah.
One thing I know about Irvin Khoza is not a toothless leader.
Yeah.
But does not make him a dictator. What?
Wow, guys.
Does not make him a
Wasn't
dictator.
this joke made before?
and then he made this joke 5 months ago, and it still lands
Hey,
every
Prince,
time.
put your mask back on. No, yeah.
But in fairness,
No,
does he have some points there, Mr. Thidiela?
Here's my thing. I think at some point there's going to be a revolution in football. I just never thought it would be Bontate Thidiela who are leading it. And it feels like you're just not at the table anymore. Remember, he was part of the
ESCO team, yeah.
the Exco team, and apparently they fought and he went out. So then
Did they fight and he went out, or he was not voted?
He was
there's
escorted
people.
out.
Look, there's 3 owners that have been unceremoniously removed from that Exco, right? So that's why for me, I don't think there's anything wrong with Dr. Irvin Khoza. But again, it's all about looking to the future. What's the succession plan look like? Because if the succession plan is Bontate Thidiela, are we just going in a circle now? You know, why
Also,
are they
if you
the
look
ones
at how
stepping
his
in?
team is run, can you take comfort in him coming into the fore and say, I'm gonna run this thing?
No, but should they? They've been there. Wait, our football has been a lot of the owners that have been there. Everybody, most of them that are in there have been there ever since.
Yeah.
So at some point you have to allow new people to come in. How that happens, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if Mamria is fighting Danny Jordan, I'm like, Mamria, I love you, but Mamria, you're also 80 something.
So do you think that
It's
George.
70 something, 80 something.
you
Damn,
know
George.
a woman's age?
No,
also.
but where are they going? If Tate Thidiela is the one that's gonna fight to take over Dr. Ivan's spot, it's like, Mara guys.
It's also time is about to be up.
Yekelani,
But
guys.
would you think the question in mind with Vele is Doc Vele a dictator based on what you
I don't think. I think if he's a dictator, he's a benevolent dictator.
What does benevolent mean?
It means that he's kind-hearted. He wants the best for
Exactly.
everyone. He's a
Benevolence
dictator that wants
derived
the
from
best
the
for
word
everybody.
benevolence.
Because at the end of the day, whenever things go wrong, go PSL, the guy who fixes it, Dr. Irvin Khoza. And maybe one of the
He
questions.
fights tooth and nail.
Hey, you petted it.
No, he does.
You know, he started with mortuaries. Yeah,
man.
That's the dictatorship fear we're talking about. Huh?
Yo,
You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
say it. That they
You
caused.
see, yeah.
No, no, no.
Even though you're saying,
But it's like every time something has gone wrong, he has fixed it. Maybe the question we should be asking is it not time for the PSL to move past that? Because now he's in his 80s. Right?
Yeah, I know.
At
But
some point,
if we look at PSL now, can we say that there is a lot of changes that are required,
yes.
or we are on the right trajectory?
I think we gloss over the things that go wrong. Like we've lost a team every year. For the last 5 years?
Damn.
Every year we've lost a full-on team. We've lost even branded teams from old, right? That could be something to look at. The PSL financials were released. They went from 33 million profit to 2.2 or something like that, right? This year. I'm not saying there could be reasons for that.
Yeah, also
But-
Royal AM going down and all of that.
Royal
also
AM
does-
and all of that stuff. Those are problems. You know, the fact that DSTV left sponsorship out of the blue and we had to stop the league for a very long time in order to, bring somebody else in. He fixes it. I'm not saying that.
But what is the
bad.
bar? Because now we are third in Africa in terms of best run league. What is the bar? Is to be number one,
No,
or
but
what is the bar?
Africa's another place, eh?
So that's what I'm saying. What
I
is
think
the
you
bar?
have to take it to the next level. That's why I'm questioning whether the old guard can take us to the next level. There was a time when they were innovative. You know, Dr. Irvin and Dr. Khoza, it was a revolution. They started their
Their
league.
time is up. It's like our politicians, like our presidents.
No,
They're
but
old. Our
they-
cabinet
yeah,
is old.
can
The
you
youngest
trust
person
them,
Is
you
probably
know?
like earning Malum
Yeah.
Dead.
Has
The youngest
he-
person in parliament.
Do you think Dr. Irvin has opened Twitter ever, or TikTok? Can we trust the innovation of that? I'm not saying that it's wrong or right. I'm just saying that is it not time for new people to lead the cause? Or is it going to be another fight?
Yeah.
Like when they came in.
Yeah.
Kaizer Chiefs, congratulations for...
Oh, 4-1.
No, we're not even talking about that. Nyavala. Kaizer Chiefs, congratulations for making it into the top 100 at least.
Top 50. Top 50. No, it's 50. Chiefs is 50th. But even that system is flawed.
If Chiefs' number 50 system is flawed.
No. Then they shouldn't be.
Let's pay the bills, George. Tell me about that sponsor thing, bro. That scratch cut thing.
Oh. Betway has a new promotion.
No, not in a promo voice. Like,
Oh, no, I thought...
It's in a card.
Oh, it's in a card.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, do it
it's
the way
fresh.
you would do it.
It's fresh.
Do it the way you would do it.
Nah, don't worry about it.
So you can scratch online with the phone. Scratch.
You can. So basically, if you make any bet...
screen.
No, wait, niggas. Damn. If you bet more than 10 Rand on either a casino game or sports, you get a Betway scratch thingy. So if you get, let's say, 3 aviators in a row, they give you spins, bonus cash, bonus spins, boosts. So yeah, just with 10 Rand.
Just with 10 Rand. And what do you win?
It depends. You pick. So you actually pick, do you want a casino voucher or do you want a sports voucher? Me, I'm doing the casino ones.
This is Onside. We're doing sports one.
We're doing sports
Football.
one. Come on, man.
It's on Betway.
But I just bet Argentina to beat Angola.
Simple.
Or City to beat Liverpool. Tanko.
Anyway, for me to beat the allegations that I'm the best team in the world. In any case, it's been your boy, Petey Jokes. And yes, George and Desley were holding it down with us. Thank you for watching Onside. Check you next week. Tanko means thank you. Siru means curfew. Rupa means money. Liverpool, you'll never walk alone.
Damn.
Oh, you don't walk with 3 points.
Yo, shame, man.
Oxalayo.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside, the Banter League. It's the Banter League.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubheke le channel for 10 minutes longer na subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment, unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo.